What's up, friends? I'm Jonathan Miller, and welcome back to Jonathan Miller Music, where we help each other become better artists. Twice member Nayeon has finally returned with her second mini album NA and accompanying title track ABCD, selling nearly 300,000 copies in its first day, topping the iTunes worldwide chart and going #1 on iTunes in 18 countries. If you're new to the series, today we're going through NA track by track, and I'll be sharing my thoughts and opinions on its productions, track listing, genres and influences, and more, to see how this album breaks down and comes together. So hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, or make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss my future uploads, and drop me a comment letting me know what your thoughts are on the album. With that out of the way, here is my album review and genre deconstruction of NA by Nayeon. This might be my favorite K-pop song of 2024. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a single criticism of this song or its music video. The opening vocalizations and Middle Eastern production instantly sets the listener up for something a bit more mature than her previous title track, Pop, which was also incredible, by the way. This song is catchy from the get-go. Nayeon is in her late 20s, and she has all the incredible qualities that make up an amazing pop star. So it's nice to see her do something a little bit more adult. It's not trying too hard, it's an evolution that still feels like Nayeon. She is allowed to grow up, and I'm glad JYP let her. When the chorus hits, it's got a hooky rap that could be a chant chorus, but then it is supported with an addictive melody that takes the whole hook sky high. I'm not gonna lie, that's been a little difficult to find in K-pop this year. So as soon as I heard the song, I was elated. The choreography shows off Nayeon's confidence as an idol for over a decade now. It's got a dose of maturity, and she really popped it in a new way, and I love it. This is what I'm looking for in a pop/K-pop song. I just love every square inch of it. 10 out of 10, no notes. Another straight fire English song. For someone who doesn't speak English, Nayeon sounds fantastic in this style. Butterflies is a very Ariana Grande 2013 era style pop song that might have a little dose of cheese, and I'm not just talking about the mouse and cheddar lyric, but it works. I was a huge fan of No Problem from her first album, so I'm glad she gave us some more English entries. It's catchy and hooky in all the right spots and all the right ways. Nayeon English album When? If you're not typically a K-pop fan and want something a little bit more suitable to your Western palate, consider Butterflies a great access point. Now a quick shout out to this video sponsor, DistroKid. Are you an independent artist like me looking to get your music up on platforms like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, and more? If so, you should use DistroKid. DistroKid is one of the leading music distributors on the market, making releasing music super affordable. DistroKid's got 3 different membership plans available for you to suit your budget and needs. For one small yearly price, you'll be able to drop as much music as you'd like, and depending on which plan you decide is right for you, you'll also gain access to a wide library of additional features. One such feature is called Splits. Splits is a handy tool that you can use to make sure your collaborators get paid. DistroKid pays people directly for you, so that way you don't have to do any unnecessary math when your royalties start coming in. Using Splits is really simple too. All you have to do is pick which release you want to add splits to and literally start adding your collaborators. Yes, you can even add people who may not have DistroKid, making this feature super handy. So use my special VIP link to save yourself 7% on your first year's membership with DistroKid. Link is in the description. Okay, remember that time 5 seconds ago, because you skipped the ad, when I said Nayeon English album When? That still applies to this song. I did not expect a second English language track, but God, does it sound good. Sam and Nayeon's voices sound so smooth together, especially in that second chorus. Also, that vocal run that plays throughout the track in the background is so ear-pleasing. We've got an R&B pop song that's a little bit more mature. Nayeon does a really good job at pushing more grown-up/adult tones without losing some of that youthful quality that makes Nayeon really special. We've got solid pop lyrics and melodies, and with Sam's additional support, it makes for a very hooky song that I enjoy. Oh, we love a 3rd and 5th gen crossover. Again, another solid English language track. I'm sure not everyone is going to enjoy that nearly half of this record is in English, but it doesn't bother me as an international fan because it allows me to connect with the music in a different way than I normally would be able to because of language barriers. Magic is super addictive. The lyric, "You're on me like a paparazzi, don't harass me," is awesome. I love Julie on this track. She's like the perfect feature for this song. My only very nitpicky criticism that really doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things is Julie's line, "'Cause I run the game with charisma under my spell with the magical mixture." The lyric requires mixture to be pronounced as mixture, to not only rhyme with charisma, but by pronouncing it like mixture, it emphasizes the whole lyric phrase because it gives it the edge and attitude that it needs. So it should sound like, "'Cause I run the game with charisma under my spell with the magical mixture." It's okay though, I won't deduct any points. Like I said, it's very nitpicky, because other than that, it's a slam dunk. Again, we've got another up-tempo, catchy pop song that's produced very well. I adore the outro section after Nayeon's belted note. Little moments like that make all of the songs very auditorily interesting to me. I'm honestly not 100% sure what Halli Galli means, but it's catchy. I really genuinely could not find a great explanation as to what it means, so if anybody knows, please feel free to educate us in the comments. Something is like a more mature version of NewJeans' song Super Shy. It's got that similar drum and bass vibe, but the lyrics are much different. Whereas in Super Shy, NewJeans sings about liking someone but obviously being shy, which is a mega common trope in K-pop. In Something, Nayeon saying that, "Yeah, I like you, but prove it to me that you're worth it." It's just a much more adult approach to things that I love Nayeon leaned into on this album. It's also delivered a bit more softly in comparison to all of the songs that precede it, so I personally like its track placement. It's catchy, it's hooky, it's great. Rounding out this album is Count It, but instead of opting for a traditional ballad at the end of an album, Nayeon instead chooses to give us a slower R&B pop jam. It's hooky and catchy like the rest of NA, but it swells and diminishes in a way that feels appropriate for the final track on an album. Traditional ballads are great, and I wouldn't have complained if there was one on here, but I think for a pop record of this nature, a nice solid R&B offering is a great way to wrap up this package. Every single song on this album slaps, and to reinforce the overarching message, I think this song is the perfect album closer. NA doesn't contain a long list of genres and influences like other K-pop albums do, but it does build on Nayeon's solo sound very well. So here's how I'd break it down. I'd put its umbrella genre as K-pop because umbrella genres are the easiest label we can put on an album, but let's dive deeper. I put its subgenre as dance pop. This is very similar to her first mini album and one of the aspects of Nayeon's signature sound. All of the songs are radio friendly, relatively up-tempo, and draw the listener in with catchy hooks. I put its niche specifically as R&B. Where some artists go full R&B, Nayeon only incorporates elements of the genre to give a sense of adulthood and maturity while still being very radio-friendly and commercial. Furthermore, I'd put its micro-niche as bubblegum. Bubblegum is a type of pop music that's tongue-in-cheek, lighthearted, but loves a good double entendre, which is how Nayeon makes this album feel adult and simultaneously suitable for all ages, giving us a K-pop album with influences of drum and bass, hip-hop, and rap, utilizing predominantly pop R&B productions with bubblegum-style lyric formatting and dance pop commercial sensibilities to balance out its mature themes of confidence, love, and adult relationships with accessible sonics and hooks. Nayeon's second solo album is an expertly crafted evolution of her first mini-album. It doesn't feel like it's trying too hard. It doesn't pigeonhole her into one place either. Nayeon improves on a lot of the thematic elements present on her first record, but you can listen to both back to back and nothing really sounds out of place. It just might be my favorite K-pop release of 2024 so far. But what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like, and I will catch you in the next one. See you later.